Hello everyone and welcome back to another video. Hi, I hope everything is good and everyone is doing well. And this is the third week of Inktober that I'm doing. Only got one more to go after this, which is great. I feel I am working on this over time. I'm really happy that I did decide this year only to do 4 because I've been so much more busy with other stuff, and I would not have had time, and I would have had to rush through them. So I'm really happy that I did not do that. But yeah, today this one that I'm working on is of Giselle from Enchanted. This is actually a redraw of a past illustration I did of her from a past Inktober, actually, which I think I did that one in 2017 or 16. I think it was 2017, which was forever ago, and I saw it because I was looking through one of my old Inktober sketchbooks, and I really wanted to draw her again because it's been so long. Also, I've always felt like Giselle was kind of underrated when it comes to Disney princesses. And yeah, and this is also there's a lot of creative liberties I did with this design too. It doesn't look exactly like her. And I was also heavily influenced by the animated version of her, not the real life version, because I've always been obsessed with the way the animation looks in that movie. It kind of makes me sad that there isn't a whole movie just of the animation, because I generally do. The animation is so cute, and I feel like it's very stylized. But yeah, and this one was really interesting. The hair again. I was going for a very distinct shape when I was working on it, and I also, just like my other ones, again, there was a lot of layering that I had to do, and I really had to make sure that I got all the different shades that I wanted on this one, especially with the hair that I'm working on right now, that piece. I wanted that to be very, very dark because it's kind of in shadow almost. And I also, though, wanted contrast because she's harder too, because she has a lot lighter hair. Because she has almost red hair. Yeah, she does. She has red hair. And so I had to really make sure that I found the right color for it, because I didn't want it to blend in too much with her skin, because she's so I made her purposely even more pale than she actually is. And I made sure to make the hair a little bit darker. I think it's actually, though, it's pretty similar, I think, to what it would look like if it was in black and white. And then also just trying to figure out the way the hair moves, and I try to add detail with the strands of the hair and make the strands move in the right direction, so it looks like flowing hair and it didn't look like it was all over the place, which was actually pretty difficult. And of course, those flyaways again, which I always love to do. And I made sure to keep some areas white because I wanted them to pop a little bit more than others. But once I get more and more layering done, you really see it more. And I tried to make it have the illusion of more hair than I actually ended up drawing. By just doing a couple of little brush strokes, it's a lot easier to do that. I love her dress. It's so pretty. It was really fun to paint that and draw that. Also, her collarbones. I've noticed that a lot recently. I've been drawing collarbones a lot, and I'm really bad at doing them, and I want to figure that out, because collarbones are really, really fun to paint. I should do some studies of those, actually. I'm actually pretty happy with how they looked in this one. I've been learning with watercolor and inks and stuff to really try to I don't know, block color more, I guess. And also leave harder. I've been trying to play with hard edges and soft edges, especially with hard edges though recently. I actually really like how that looks. If you look at the collarbone compared to the lighter skin, I think I tried really hard to make sure that it really stands out compared to everything else on it, and that was fun. Also, just painting. I love painting and inking the curlier hair, especially with the brush pen, because I just love the amount of line width you get with it. I don't know how to talk, it's fine. But yeah, that was fun. And I remember it was kind of a challenge. This one I had a really hard time with trying to get for a variety of shades, because a lot of the color palette is very similar. Like, her dress isn't super dark or anything like that. In this, for the background, I kind of just did little splotches because I didn't really know what else to do. So yeah, I ended up like wetting the paper and then just putting blotches down. So yeah, that was fun. They kind of look like little suns. Reminds me of Rapunzel a little bit. I love painting and drawing eyelashes. It's very difficult though, because I always want them to I try to make them as delicate as I can, but a lot of times I end up making them too thick. But I don't think these ones turned out bad, actually. I'm pretty happy with them. And then of course, I always have to add in the signature red to really pop it off. And this one it really pops out in this one, which I really liked in the areas I used it. So that was a lot of fun. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you if you're still here. I really appreciate it, and your guys' support. It's great and amazing. And please check out my Instagram and TikTok. I have tons of stuff on there too. And thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.